Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah podcast.
Crux proper.
Hey, here we are. Here it is. It's really happening. 2022. Crux, yeah. Here we are. Jordan Mack.
Yeah.
Back again, man. Back again. It's good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming down.
Dude, it's nice to, it's good to be back, but it's good to actually be here, I guess. With the new studio and whatnot. Like, bro, as soon as I saw the sign, I was like, all right then.
Fucking sign.
Yes.
I saw the sign.
Yes. When I saw the sign, that's when I knew.
Yeah. You remember that song? I saw the sign.
No.
You heard that song? I saw the sign. No, nothing. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Happy New Year. Back again and back with the full fucking setup. If you're just listening, we got everything fully functional on YouTube. I got all the cameras. I got the fucking sign. I got everything all set up for Crux. Yeah, Crux Nation's taking a whole new direction, going to a whole new level in 2022. This is the first one. All the holidays are out of the way. Got one of my best guests and good friends here, Jordan Mack, with me to start it off. And so on the YouTube, just so you know, you can watch the video. If you want to listen and you're audio only, that's totally fine. The show is going to be the same. I just got some format stuff that I'm going to be tweaking and making everything a little bit more interesting and a little bit more divided up. Still going to be good. It's not going to be cookie cutter or rigid. But anyway, just to let you know, if you want to just listen, obviously that's great. I love everybody on Spotify. I love everybody on Apple Podcasts and all that good shit. But if you did want to watch, the videos are going to be, full on, balls to the wall now going forward. So like I got the multi-camera, I got everything set up. I'm going to be putting in the clips that we watch on all the episodes of Crux, yeah. So if you want to go over there and then watch the video, or if you're already on the video section, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to let me know what you want to cover, because or want me to cover or go over. I'm going to go over comments that people leave over time on the different episodes and videos. I am watching that stuff. So just feel free to chime in, because I'm going to adjust the format over time. And this is the first time kicking this off in 2022 with the whole new format. But we are coming at you from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, man. And dude, how was your holiday? Your holiday's good, man?
It was I don't know. It was like one of those where like someone asks you like how were the holidays? And you're like, well, they weren't what's the word? They went by too quick. They weren't long enough.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like between Christmas and New Year's, it was kind of just bam bam. Like nothing really eventful, but like I guess I got to spend the days to do nothing, but it was nice. It was nice seeing the family. I just saw everyone that I normally see. But dude, okay, so my cousin bought she came over that like I hadn't seen her in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And she came over with her newborn like 9 monts. But I guess still fresh in the world.
Yeah.
And came over and I had also bought Charlie over. I bought my dog over, and you know how Charlie is, just as affectionate as can be.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Dude, bro, this fucking dog kisses the baby in the mouth, bro.
Licked him right on that kisser.
Dude, just like
bam.
Right, dude, and that baby just looked at that dog like, you did not just fucking kiss me in the mouth.
Dude, I'm sure.
Dude, it was so fucking funny, but
that's crazy, dude. You had a good time and everything?
Yeah, no, it was a good time. Good time for sure. Oh yeah, I also got to experience a Mexican Christmas for the first time, which they do everything on New Year, or not New Year's, on
Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve.
It's a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of Mexicans are Catholic. Shitload of Mexicans are Catholic.
Yeah.
Irish people do the same thing. Polish Catholics, the same shit. My dad was Polish Catholic.
No lie.
They did the same shit.
Okay.
The Christmas Eve thing. Yeah. So my dad's side, I didn't do it. My parents didn't do that. They left me in a cage. I got nothing. No, I'm just kidding. But
like on Christmas Day.
My dad's family, they had the whole Christmas Eve thing.
Gotcha.
So he would like let me open a gift on Christmas Eve because he's like, well, that's how we did it, you know? And then my mom was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking this other guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is that what happened?
No, nothing happened like that. Nothing happened. I didn't grow up that white trash, dude. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he had that whole thing. Like my point is I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, holidays are crazy for me. Obviously they are for everybody. Everybody's schedules get interrupted. You know, you spend time around family. Some of them you like, some of them you hate. You know what I mean? Some are in-laws, some are, you know, biological, but whatever. But for me, it was weird because, you know, Christmas, everything was cool. You know, I had family come in town. My sister came in and all that stuff was cool. But it was just extra crazy this year because, you know, we were expecting our second kid. So 27th, 2 days after Christmas, the due date was January 4th. And lo and behold, that baby boy came a week early. So everybody leaves the airport coming back from the Christmas hosting and the holiday hostings and stuff at the house. Then bam, labor starts, contractions start. So we got to go to the hospital at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Baby's born. Thank God. Healthy.
Good,
you know
good.
what I mean? Love him. He's been around for a couple weeks now, but right there. So we get back from the hospital. Luckily everything was cool. We got back 24 hours later, in and out, nice, clean birth and everything, right? No problems at the hospital. Get home.
No problems with your wife as well.
Everything's cool. Yeah,
that's good. That's
whole thing. Yeah. So like everything was cool. Thank God. You know, that's a blessing. Get back to the house. I start feeling weird. And then I'm like, nah, it's whatever. So we order dinner. We get some fucking Fuzzy's tacos. And the family comes over, sees the newborn baby and all that shit. And then we're introducing the older one to him and stuff, my 1-year-old. Then like the middle of the night, like 2 a.m, whatever, I start feeling queasy. I get this 24-hour stomach bug, dude. So then I'm out of commission for the next 24 plus hours. I'm completely just throwing up. Everything's coming out of both ends. I can't do it. It's not COVID. It was just like a stomach flu, like a stomach bug. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't keep anything
classic
down.
Fucking stomach. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was the fuzzies. I don't think it was. I think it was just something that I already got anyway. That maybe I got in the hospital or something.
What did you have
know.
from Fuzzies?
I had a brisket burrito. Which I never had problems before. I never had problems before.
Well,
no one else got sick either.
Okay.
And my in-laws, a whole bunch of fucking people came over. We had like 20 burritos and 20 tacos. So for just mine to fuck me up, I don't know, out of like 5-6 people, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not going to eat there for a while just because it's psychological. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I feel that.
And I love Fuzzies.
Dude, I like their breakfast.
It's good.
Their breakfast is good. Like they have good salsa as well. Dude, did I ever tell you about the time I had it coming out of both ends?
No.
Okay, so I was working out one morning.
Yeah.
And I did the stupid ass thing of actually eating before you work out, let alone a full ass meal. And so I had a bowl of oatmeal and like half a blue Powerade. Right. And then I went to the gym and worked out for however long, 20, 30 minutes, however long. But get to the bathroom and like I'm just like shitting, like just straight up just oats, dude. Yeah. and then I find myself throwing up the blue Powerade as well. So I got it coming out of both ends like a fucking Greek fountain. You got
Powerade coming out. Dude. That's great.
Oh my God.
So you're puking out of your asshole, then you got Powerade coming out of your mouth too.
Yeah. And so, yeah, dude, I'm puking out of both ends, dude.
Dude, it looked like you just got filled up with Smurf cum.
Dude, I look like sides. Dude, I look like a fucking like a regular fire hydrant. Like when it's like the top's here and the bottom's here.
Dude, that's crazy, right?
And then after, because there's just shit everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Like all in the stall, just like throw up like all like on the wall and shit.
That's great, dude. Wait, you weren't at home?
No. This is at a YMCA.
Oh, this is at a fucking YMCA. That's so great. That's so good.
Dude, as soon as I walk out of the bathroom and there's a custodian just like dumping trash or whatever. He's working, and I just go, hey, there's some asshole that just blew up y'all's bathroom. It's just ran out.
You're like, can you believe it? And the guy's like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, he was like, yeah, thank you for telling me. And then
that's so good. You're like, whoever did this has no class.
Dude, has no fucking class, has no common sense.
That's so good. That's so good. At a YMCA. Did you put anything at a YMCA and it just makes it that much better? Like, I got stabbed at a YMCA.
Yeah.
Fucking, I got raped at a YMCA. Fucking dude. Oh, man. Yeah, man, that's fun times, dude. So yeah, I was fucking out of commission right when the baby came home. So my wife had to fucking take care of both those motherfuckers while I was just out.
Yeah.
1-year-old and a brand new newborn. So yeah, dude. And then then I got over that. And then it's just been fucking day in, day out taking care of that and like fitting in fucking, mics and comedy and all of the shit I got to take care of in between. And yeah, I just washed my hair. This is what it looks like. It's always a fucking crazy mess.
Yeah.
Because my hair's like wavy. It's
Yeah.
like thick. So if I don't put product in it, like right after I wash it, I look like a fucking bird. It's always just like really poofy and really big. And I was just like, fuck it, dude. I'm not going to do. You're coming over. I wanted to make sure everything was here in time. I didn't want to have you sitting around waiting. So I was like, fuck that, dude. Let me just get this shit pumping. Let's get it going, dude. Let's get 2022 going, man. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's that's kind of weird to say. It's kind of
Why?
weird
What do
to
you
say
mean?
out.
Like what part of it?
Like just like saying like the year 2022. It's like the same thing when I say out loud I'm 25. Like, oh shit, like if you start to feel like time is I don't want to say like time is against you, but
Yeah.
you can see the shit happening, and like it's weird to like see like how like through like I'll be on on social media, like I'll see a lot of different references where I'm like, okay, I remember this, but from like 10 years ago. Like seems like everything is from like 10 or 15 years ago, and I'm like that's not a lot of time, but that's not nothing either.
Yeah.
Like that's like some time has gone by.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, man. It's always weird because you've never been the age that you turn as you get older year by year, right? Like you obviously have never been that old before. Like if you turn 25, you've never been 25 before. You were 24, and before that, you weren't used to being 24.
Absolutely.
So every fucking year that goes by in your life, you're like, holy fuck, I'm not ready for this. You know what I mean? Like I'm 25, 26, 27, whatever you are. It's always weird because it's like, fuck, dude, it's 2022 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird.
It just sounds like more and more like out of like a dystopian fiction book. Like just saying like the year 2022.
I got so like, because I'm 36, right? So I feel like that shit throws you off for a long time, and then you kind of get used to it because I'll put it like this, because I remember when I was in high school, like when it turned like year 2000 and then like 2001, then 9/11 happened. You're like, oh my God, nothing like this has ever happened. This is unbelievable. Life is over. The world is different. Everything's changed. You know what I mean? But then like other shit happens as time continues to go on. Then there was the Great Recession, and that was like nothing ever before. And then there was COVID, so it's just like, then you look back, you're like, well, new shit happens all the time. You know what I mean? Like things just keep going, and every year seems now like if you go back fucking 500, 1,000 years ago, people were like, oh my God, it's the year 2. We can't believe it. You know what I mean?
Right,
like, or whatever, you go all the way back
Yeah.
to the, to ancient history, beginning of time, different times. Everybody was always like, fuck. Like, isn't it like when they started doing mass printing, like with the printing press, they were able to print books in mass volume. Everybody was like, well, that's the end of society now. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to have books. This is crazy.
Yeah.
People's brains are going to rot out.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, people are going to be able to think for themselves or whatever.
Yeah, or like when they were able to print newspapers every day and circulate them. Oh, well, that's the end. And then when TV, that's, so it's always like.
Yeah. Like there's, and the same thing with phones, and eventually it's going to be with holograms. And it's like, oh, well, that's the.
VR. I think VR is going to change everything, dude. Like, how like the advent of like the smartphone and being able to carry the internet in your pocket all the time, like that changed everything. And then social media got lathered on top of it, and that changed the way that we all interact. Like so 10 years ago compared to now, that's the main things that made it totally different.
Yeah.
I feel like the next thing, because a lot of people I talk to are always like, what's the next thing that's going to happen? Like social media is getting played out and this and that and blah, 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 blah. What's going to be the next thing? I think it's going to be like VR. Holograms, I think later. I just think that's going to take longer for the technology to be like massively put into everybody's pocket.
Yeah.
Because I think that's like super, super advanced, like to be able to like manipulate it. But VR, I feel it's on that brink of like, you can buy, the, what's it called? The fucking...
Oculus?
Yeah, like the Oculus shit and all that. You can buy those. They are kind of expensive. So I feel like the average person, it's not like everybody can just afford one right now, right?
Right.
But it's just like the smartphone. Like now everybody can get some kind of smartphone. When that happens with VR, when it gets smaller and more mobile, like when we were able to take the internet with us,
right?
When it makes that jump cost-wise and accessibility-wise, I feel like this is just a prediction. I could be totally wrong. Like I could be laughing at myself 5-10 years from now saying that this was the wrong prediction, but I don't think so. I think that's going to be the thing that changes everything again. Like that's going to be the next level.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see that. Like I could see people like the way like you're like you'll see people just like on their phones just like head down at 45 degrees with their eyes glued to the screen.
Yeah.
Like, but you'll see that shit with well, you're just straight up not even gonna see people's eyes.
Yeah.
Like you just see them with the fucking box on their face all day long, and like just like God knows what the fuck.
I think it'll be a contact. It'll just be something you won't even be able to see that it's there.
Yeah.
Or if you do, it'll be so small.
Yeah.
You might not even be able to tell if somebody's living in another world at that moment.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get to that point. I think it'll be that seamless. And like my kids are going to it'll be totally normal to continuously live in like a different reality. Because you know how like now you watch something from the 90s or the early 2000s and you laugh at the fucking VCRs and the fact that they have CDs and shit. Like, we're going to laugh at the fact that like the phone was the thing that you looked at to go to the alternate universe. Like, dude, you were still here. You will really be able to go into a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Like you will instantly be able to immerse yourself. Like my kids, when they're teenagers and in their 20s and shit, I strongly believe like they're going to be like, that's so funny. Like I'm in fucking Maui right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like even then like they'll be looking at like the cars that we drive, like wait, like you're telling me like you actually have to like turn a fucking key to like start this thing, like
who knows what's gonna, because the fucking that auto industry is a whole different thing, dude. Because there's so many fucking old school dinosaur motherfuckers that have the helm, like they control the money and all the just be like big oil and all that shit. All the antiquated systems, dude, until those things get turned over or becomes enough of a profit to switch, or maybe environmentally when it gets to the point where they have to.
Well, by 2035, GM said that they're switching all electric by 20,
so like 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that shit. It's always weird to predict, man. But
it's like, it's weird to me. Like there's, so you know how like, and like some of those, I mean, I don't have any examples right off the top of my head, but, you'll see, you should like burp Crux, yeah.
Oh, dude, I should. That should be my fucking thing. Do that, man. If you're watching this, send me. I will play you on the show. Send me a video of yourself, a TikTok or whatever you want to put it on. If you fucking belch Crux, out, I will love you forever, and I will play that video on the show. That's a great idea.
And then you should like put it like right here, like on the screen, like as
fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I will totally do it. I'll do all that. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, just how there's like that like part and like the, I guess like the falling action of the plot and like a future movie when like technology has just like completely like destroyed the society that it has become. It's kind of just like rotted itself from the inside, and then it's like, okay, all the technology is kind of wasted, and then like, so now we just gotta just start over. I mean, like, like you still have like you still have like the knowledge of it, like there's still like some guy that could like theoretically just build everything from the ground up, but but like pretty much like everything's kind of just broken and destroyed, and so everyone has to like start from scratch. But
what's going to be, what my question is though, what's going to be the new generation of fucking dumbass dickheads that fucking, like the new generation of people that like double park, or the fucking new generation of people that like, fucking like ding your door and shit. You know
maybe
what I mean?
like whenever they have flying cars, there's gonna be that asshole that forgets to like turn it off, or puts it in autopilot or some shit, or like doesn't have it on sleep mode because it's connected to his phone. Or he just altogether I was gonna say altogether just loses his phone, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem later down the line of like people like actually losing their phone.
Well, I think the chip is coming, bro. I think it's gonna take a while. I think the chip's gonna be in your brain, dude.
The chip is did you hear there's this guy that tweeted a tweet off of the chip, like he said he didn't type it, he thought it.
I believe it, and fucking Joe Rogan talks about this shit with his buddy Elon Musk all the fucking time, so we don't need to cover it obviously in depth, but I believe all that shit. I think all that shit's right.
Because I don't know how to cover that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that.
I think they talk about it, the Neuralink and everything that he's working on.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be able to manipulate things without even talking. You're just gonna be able to do it all from your head.
Okay, my question is this: like, whenever like if we get to a point where like we can do everything from the just from thought.
Yeah.
What's gonna be the point of your hands?
Fucking like, stroking it, dude.
I mean, are we just gonna just evolve to?
We still need to jack off.
No, well, like, it'll probably just be like a.
Yeah, it'll be stimulated with your head.
It'll be stimulated from your head.
Yeah, that's true.
But you'll be able to like stroke it from like the inside.
Yeah,
like you won't even need your hand.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
I don't know, man. But yeah,
we'll see what happens with all that, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think. But like also like, I mean, you ever notice how like it seems like time or like the future that we think about is just like too fictional. Like it's like that stuff may happen, but it's gonna be a little bit later than we think. Like it's not gonna be as early.
Well, yeah, because remember, like you fucking go back to the 60s and 70s. They're like, oh, year 2000, we're gonna be in our spaceships and flying around with our cars that just hover around, you know what I mean, and flying everywhere.
Yeah, well, here's another thing, and like because I've looked at, I'm sure you've seen like old footage of like just random inventions of the 1910s.
Yeah. Well,
like
okay,
they had,
like what?
Like they had shit that where it was like some kind of mechanism where like you could walk on water. Or some shit like that. But
what
like,
they call it, the Jesus Christ.
They probably did. Probably.
The water walker.
The water. Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
But yeah, they had like all kinds of just like weird little shit like that, and just like flying gadgets. Like they had like a lot of cool shit, but I guess the times were just like, hey, this is like, what are we gonna do with this? Like they couldn't, like you couldn't market it, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't profitable, it wasn't marketable at the time. It wasn't like the fucking light bulb or some shit.
Well, things don't exist, and you can't foresee what's gonna exist. You know what I mean? Because back then, the early 20th century, I think it was like 75%. It was definitely, I think it was half or more. I don't know if it was 75, but it was definitely, I think 50+% of the country was agricultural. Like that was all the jobs. That was the economy. Like most of the people in the country lived off of the land. They were in some kind of form of farming, whether it was commercial, whether it was their own personal. So like the job, like if you, like you can't predict like a blogger. You know what I mean? You couldn't predict like a fucking social media manager. Right. You know what I mean? Like you can't. So like just like now, we're not going to be able to really predict exactly what's going to be going on and what's going to exist in the economy of 20 years from now. You know what I mean? So, but fucking, you know what I was going to say? One of the things, because I wrote down some shit to say to you, because we've talked before. And just ladies and gentlemen, everybody who listens to Crux, just a little fun fact. most downloaded episode was Jordan Mack's first episode with me, and he was one of the first episodes when I went over to your fucking apartment and the power went out, and I had to come back and we did the second half of the podcast 2 days later.
Which by the way, you did a very good job of convincing me that, hey man, it's just the power. Like you paid the light bill, all right, man. Like,
that was the first thing you said, dude.
I was like, bro, like I know I fucking paid this thing because I got the receipt in it. Well, I don't have the receipt.
You got the email.
Got the email.
You got the bank. You got the debit out of your banking, online banking. But yeah, dude. So I wrote down some shit because I wanted to make sure we didn't like double tap ourselves and fucking jack ourselves off and double dip on shit that we might have covered last time. But
didn't double dick around.
We didn't do some double dicking down. But dude, fucking what I like that I don't know how new or old it is, but I heard you say it like a while ago. You know what I mean? When I've heard you doing stand up, the fucking how like when you're on dating apps and shit, like you don't even get in contact when you see a girl that's like looking for a black guy. Like she's like, I am looking for a black guy. Cause you're like, then we know.
Yeah.
Then I don't want to say your whole bit. I don't want to give your shit away or anything. Hope you don't mind me saying that, but that you're like, because then I know what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Fucking, do you think so? Is that a thing? That's what the indication is.
That's what
when they're like, I'm looking for a black guy.
Yeah, because you know how like the average girl on Bumble is like 22 or whatever. Right. So that's, you know, they're in their fuckboy stage. Yeah. So they're just looking for a fuckboy. Right. And so. And like that, like that's definitely you know, like a black, like that's definitely seen as a novelty, right? And so like they're like, no, like I'm not looking for a nerdy black guy. I'm looking for like a football player looking black guy.
Right. Yeah. They're looking for the fucking BBC.
The fucking BBC. Yeah.
They're looking for that shit. They're ready to go. That was so good, dude. I was like, that's so true. Because I was like, you know, obviously, for one, I haven't been on dating apps because I've been with my wife since fucking Tinder came out. I think we were already dating.
But you always see it.
I always see it, and I hear people talk about it. So but I don't know the culture because I'm not in it. I'm not doing it. I'm not manipulating it. I'm not part of it. I'm not trying to get laid that way. So I'm out of date with that. And on top of that, obviously, like I'm not a black dude, so I don't know what the presentation is. I wouldn't get that algorithm. You know what I mean? Right. So that is so funny, and I can see how that would be true when they're like, oh, that's what I'm looking for. You're like, yeah, well, that's what they're saying. Yeah. That's why I don't hit them because I know what they really mean. Right. When they're saying they're looking for a black. It's like, I'm not interested in meeting and building a relationship with an African-American male. I'm looking for a fucking, I'm looking to fucking get fucking.
Yeah. Like I'm looking for a brother. I'm looking for somebody that like definitely doesn't know how many kids he has. Like,
oh, fuck, dude. Damn, dude.
Like, I'm definitely looking for somebody that my dad is gonna hate.
Yeah, like, they want to piss their fucking dad off.
They want to piss their fucking dad off.
That's so funny, dude. And that's so true. And I'm sure that's fucking a million times over true. That's why I liked it when you said, yeah, this shit was funny. But
which is like weird when like it's really funny whenever like I feel like I've like educated the audience because like they'll be looking at me like, what are you talking about? But by the end of the joke, they're like, yeah. All right, yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you
yeah. That's so fucking So when you see that, are you just like fucking, that's so ridiculous, it's so funny? Or is that, because would you call that racist, or what would you call that?
No, I would just call that
I don't think you would. I was
No, I wouldn't call it racist from a younger girl's female's perspective. I would look at it as just more of like, I guess, exploring. Yeah. As just like, cause like I said, like just like that's a fantasy, for them that they want to live out. Yeah. Cause like, if they're not trying to like build a long-term relationship, this and that, it's a fantasy.
They want to have that experience.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they want to have that experience, and like, they want to at least say that like they've been there, done that. So like, I mean, I'm not gonna knock them for that. I mean, I don't really give a shit. But I mean, I haven't really been on Bumble, and
That's the one where the girl has to choose, right?
One when the girl
they
has
have to make
choose.
the first move or some shit.
They have to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much they have to message first.
Okay.
And so when you match, you have 24 hours for her to initiate.
Okay.
Said thing.
Got it. Interesting. So then it's like, okay, and then I see how that's cool because then they have a little bit more control. They feel like they're not getting creeped on as much. And then if you get hit up by the girl, then you know that they're legitimately interested because they had to reach out.
And interesting enough, like I have seen it where like Bumble like does work because like I have seen it where like I mean I have friends that have been married off of Bumble. Like I know people they're like getting engaged and they met on Bumble, but I ain't seen that on Tinder. You know, like Tinder is like definitely. I mean, it's a fucking hookup app. Like that's what it is. Like it's designed to be a hookup.
Gonorrhea.
Yeah. Gonorrhea.
Chlamydia.
Yeah,
people are looking for that.
Yeah.
People are looking for that on there.
Like it says that like on the fucking app.
Well, dude, I'll tell you because fucking LA. You know what I mean? Like Tinder first started blowing up. Like I remember in 2015 when it blew up out there. So LA, major city. That's the major city I was living in at the time.
Right.
Like if you were in a major city when Tinder was blowing up. I don't know what it was like here, but it was on the fucking news. Like there's a local talk radio station, KFI, I'd always listen to. Still listen to on iHeartRadio every now and then. But I listened like every day, everywhere I was driving all the time. And they would always report on that. Like 2015, they were like, Tinder is causing massive STD outbreaks everywhere. Everybody was fucking getting shit. Because it was like just so fucking explosive. It was like everybody was using it. Everybody was
because it was this new thing.
Yeah.
It was this new thing. It was so easy for everyone to just. I mean, it was just like it was like what everybody was looking for. It was like what's it called? Like the chat room shit, but way faster. Like you don't even have to like set up you don't even have to make up a personality on you know what I mean? I mean at least in the chat rooms like you gotta make this persona that I'm 13 but I'm 42, like you don't even have to do that on Tinder, but also it seems easier to not be underage, you know what I mean? But there's like always like this weird thing where like for some reason, like I always see it like on I guess because I'm only swiping on girls, but where like you'll see them say that like, oh no, like I'm 22 not 18, or like their age is always messed up, but like I don't know what that is about, but yeah, man, like the dating apps, it seems to like I don't want to say it's like at this point everybody knows what they're for.
It's like a norm now.
It's a norm, but it's
we talked about this last time too. God damn it! By the way,
but I don't think we talked about it in this.
Not in this way.
Yeah, not in this way.
Not about the BBC angle. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, no, not about the BBC. No.
And not in tying in your bit. Not tying in your bit to it. Well, dude. Anyway, fucking dating apps. Shit. I'm glad I don't have to fuck. Because all my buddies that are single, they're like, dude, you're not missing anything out there, dude. It's a fucking mess. My single friends that do use Bumble and Tinder and fucking Grindr and
which is what I'm saying. Like it seems like it's like progressively getting like out of style.
Yeah. Have you? Okay. So do you? On another thing about what's the norm now. So obviously you stream shit from home. Do you ever watch any of the streaming services, like the network streaming services like Peacock or Paramount or any of those fucking things? Like the TV network ones?
No. I mainly just watch I mainly just watch either YouTube or Prime Video or just HBO. I don't really watch Netflix that much, just because there's more to me there's more interesting stuff on YouTube, but like I like YouTube a little bit more just because like I feel like I'm like supporting it like more of like a local business type of thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're supporting the little guy.
Yeah.
I was just asking you because generally like same thing with me. Me too. Me too. No, fucking no. Like generally, like I'm the same fucking thing. But the reason why I was saying is because like, so me and my wife wanted to rewatch all the old Office episodes, and now if you want to do that, you have to go to Peacock. They took them off of Netflix. Gotcha. They took them off everywhere. So if you want to stream it, you have to download Peacock and watch it on there.
And like that's the only thing that like I don't like. My only problem with at this point is like, with all the streaming services out there and with all the legal action that has to be taking place, like all the intellectual property shit, like like no one knows who has the rights to anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to watch I was just trying to at least see where The Grinch Stole Christmas was. Like who was streaming that? Yeah, and like
sorry, I'm fucking with all this shit.
And it was like, oh, you're good. And it was some streaming service that I hadn't even fucking heard of.
Well, see, that's my point. So I hadn't seen commercials, like TV commercials, because we don't fuck with that shit either, bro. It's like I'll watch it on YouTube, and then streaming. We'll do Netflix, HBO Max, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? We don't have Disney Plus. We don't do anything else really. But then we really want to watch The Office,
and also Disney Plus, because
yeah. They got a lot of BBC on there, whole lot.
A little too much. A little too much.
No, but fucking. So I had to watch commercials because these network fucking streaming services, they don't get it. Like they're like, this is what people went away from network television for, to get away from the commercials and all the bullshit. And now they're like, well, no, we put all our shows that you have to watch on our network here, and we're a streaming service too. So now you're streaming, you're not watching TV, but you guys are putting the commercials in.
Yep.
So it's like, and they're like, well, if you want to go premium, then you don't have to have the commercials.
It's literally like going back to where
it's like, bro, it's gonna be the same shit. You guys are dumb. This is why you got beat by Netflix and all the other motherfuckers anyway. HBO never had commercials anyway because they were a subscription network to begin with, so they can seamlessly move into streaming and just migrate everybody that's paying per month on the internet instead of for the TV network. So they work anyway. So bottom line is Peacock is NBC. Obviously they own the Office. So we had to fucking get the shit and sit through these little onesie twosie commercials, which obviously is a first world problem. It's not the end of the fucking world. I survived, but like barely, barely. I barely did. I tweeted about it. You better believe it. God damn it. But
me too.
Me too. Believe all white men.
Yeah.
So, dude, fucking, anyway, so there was this commercial that kept popping up that I wanted to show you because it fucking was so annoying. Me and my wife were like, God, this is so fucking stupid. So Demi Lovato, right? Look, I don't know her. She's a famous person. I don't know what it's like to be a childhood celebrity that goes through all that for so many years and beyond that level of fame. Do I have that? No, I don't. So I'm not criticizing that. But what I will say is, this is the thing that she says. She calls herself an activist. I want to show you this commercial that I had to sit through. She's got like an alien TV show now.
Yeah.
So I'll just show it to you. If I can get to that part. Okay. Activist. This is the thing that drove us fucking crazy. Okay. Singer, actress, whatever. Dude, fucking activist. Really? You're an activist?
And she didn't say what she was an activist for.
No. She's just and I think people's perception of what an activist, because look, I think there are some real activists there. First of all, I know for a fact there's like Greenpeace motherfuckers, there's like Save the Whales motherfuckers. Maybe those are the same thing because I'm so ignorant about it. There's like Save the Redwoods, in Northern California. There are people that legitimately dedicate their lives and give like free time and energy
to this particular cause that really means something.
Yeah.
Yes,
there are people out there that are way better than my lazy ass that fucking really are activists. So if those people want to call themselves activists, that's fine. What fucking drives me crazy though, I have a strong feeling she's not out there in the middle of the fucking Pacific Ocean on a fucking boat, you know what I mean, with a fucking rope, like taking down fucking oil tankers. Yeah. Or like, fucking lassoing whales and bringing them to the fucking, I don't know. Like get their Tinder pictures taken. Yeah.
When's the last time? Yeah. When's the last time she unbeached a whale? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, look, I'm not in her seat, okay? But dude, activist? That's such a fucking trendy, half-ass bullshit thing to say.
But for what though? Like,
exactly what? Activist? What are you active about? Because there's like fat activism and all that shit, right? There's activism that advocates for like fat. So it's like, dude. So are you an activist in the sense that you fucking tweet about shit? Is that really an activist? You know what I mean? Like, what is that?
Yeah. Like,
that's fucking crazy to me.
Dude, it's like, that's what I hate about that. That's what I hate about social media. And I mean, we all say this, but it's just, how it's that thing that gives like the people that, like the people that like just had those opinions that nobody gives a fuck about, that like some of the opinions, like just keep them to yourself, because even if you spread it out to the world, no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
But now you have this this avenue where someone can platform their unrelated, ungive a fuck bullshit that they put out to other ungive a fuck bullshit ass people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it just creates this whole ass loop of, and so like they're like, that's the other thing is like, who are they? Okay, well, you may be an activist, but to who? Like other people that think they're activists like you, like, well, you didn't really change anything.
No, and that's the fucking that. So that's what I wanted to. I was like, dude, activist. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What is she doing? You know what I mean? And if I'm missing something, please enlighten me, because last time I checked, dude, she was just fucking, hey, I did heroin. She's fucking coming off of heroin. She's fucking got an alien show. She believes in fucking aliens now. That's great. That's totally fine.
Is that what she just came off of? Was
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gotten sober a couple different times. Which is cool. I mean, that's something I can relate to. Like, being in recovery is an experience, recovering off of something like heroin or some kind of hard drug and stuff. I can share that experience. That's no easy thing to go through. But dude, I don't fucking call myself an activist. I know that's nothing to relate to the sobriety thing. It's just like, dude, what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, no.
You are like, not doing anything.
Dude, no, like this is the one that I really like drives me up the wall, is whenever someone refers to themselves as a survivor. I can't stand that shit, dude. That. Fuck all of that, bro.
I'm a survivor. Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god. Like,
I survived. Yeah, no, fuck that, dude.
God damn, dude.
No, that's fucking stupid. Unless you like legitimately survived cancer or something. And like, you went through chemo for 2 years, you nearly died, you lost all your hair.
And no, you know what's funny? Yeah, like, know who I never hear that shit from? Actual fucking survivors.
Right, dude. Yeah, dude. It's fucking stupid, man. There were some other things that I wanted to show you. So like, obviously, like the other part of me is like the music shit, right? So a lot of people, like with our fucking songs, everybody, pretty much everybody, if you got distribution, if you're on, any musical artist, like if you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Music, all the mainstream distributors, for all the streaming music, because that's how everybody listens to music now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Your shit also gets put on TikTok. So like, you can use those artists' songs on TikTok.
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to look and see like who's used our songs for what.
Yeah.
And I definitely, last night I was in bed looking over some newer ones, like with my wife, and there was like a couple. This is my favorite one personally right here. And I can't tell. Let me see what you think of this one, dude. So if you're listening, this dude is sitting probably in a shower. He's shirtless. And I can't tell. I think he's in the shower. I can't tell if he's for sure. But he's in something, and he added the smoke effect, and he's drinking shirtless. And he's like half-ass going along with it.
Dude, it looks like he's getting drunk in the tub.
But is he standing or sitting?
No, he's standing. He's standing. Because that's the shower head behind him.
Yeah, if you're just listening, he's like a tile backer. It's definitely a bathroom. I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah, no, it's he's standing up in the shower.
Yeah.
Because he's got the shower head behind him.
Yeah. He's fucking... Anyway, I wonder what this dude's deal was, like an inspiration was to do this.
Just smoking a fat-ass blunt and...
And don't get me wrong. Look, first of all, anybody who's like a We Are the Flesh fan or anybody that like doesn't know the music I do, but like you're like, what the fuck? Why are you complaining about people making TikToks that liked your music? I'm not. So I love the fact, but some of these are eccentric, dude. Some of these are characters, and I have to talk about it.
Yes, dude.
So keep doing them so I can keep talking about it, because some of these are fucking gold.
That is, yeah, man. That's a unique one. Like what? Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
it's a little weird.
Yeah, like that, like that's just random. Like to tell someone, hey man, like there's this guy that heard my song and he put it on. He made a TikTok of it, but don't worry, he's just in the shower, possibly butt ass naked, just getting drunk.
Yeah. Now here's this one. This was the one. This is a newer one that I just found last night that I think takes the cake because of the situation it is. So check this guy out and look at those captions. If you're just listening, basically this is a dude that's in his 40s and he's bragging about the fact that he's got an age gap girlfriend, like a 19-year-old, and he pans over and she's fucking dancing and twerking in the background when he moves the phone.
God damn, dude.
This is so good, dude.
Dude, I feel like, bro, you know he was flexing on his ex-wife.
Dude, probably. He's like, and I know I'm 45. He's like, this is what a 19-year-old looks like. Oh my God,
dude. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude, I thought so too. That's why I wanted to show you.
Dude, that is so freaking hilarious. Like he like see those are kind of people that are like will like happily brag to their 40 fucking friends, you know?
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that, man. Hey, shout out to this guy, man. Thanks for being a fan of the music. Thanks for making a TikTok about it, you know, and thanks for using our songs, because we do get paid every time someone does that. But yeah, so that's cool, you know, and shout out to that guy. But dude, I don't know if I could personally, I don't know if I could do that. My wife's 5 years younger than me. I've been with her for a long time. I'm trying to think back to my single days, you know, and all that stuff. Like when I was 25, I know I could for sure date a 19-year-old. I could make that work. But now,
right.
Like I'm 36. This dude's 45. So he's almost 10 years older than me now. And he's got a 19-year-old girl. I don't know if I could do that.
No, dude, you know? Because that's like, I mean, that's a little girl and that's an old man. Like,
and I'm not trying to say, fuck this guy. How could he? He's a piece of shit. It's not like she's underage. I'm just saying, I don't know if I could.
And you know, I mean, you don't know. Like, if they're happy, they're happy. But also, it's like what. I mean, you have to ask what. Well, I mean, you don't have to ask, but I mean, but you at least have to wonder, like, what is it that they're getting out of each other? You know. Yeah. Like, I mean, especially like this chick with this dude. Is it just like I'm like I just ran away from home, or
who the fuck knows, bro? Who the fuck knows?
Or like,
we don't know where that is. It might be in the fucking boondock sticks somewhere.
Or like you all like, you know that like it's never like whenever she's 19, it's because she was 16, but he at least might have not touched her, you know what I mean? But because then he would have been fucked.
He did the right thing. He waited till she was 19 to take her out of the cage.
Because I've seen that.
Unlock the dungeon and take her out.
Yeah, like he was like just salivating, but like right whenever that fucking clock.
The important thing is that he waited.
Yes. I mean, he had his eyes on the clock, like he was getting ready to just clock out of his shitty job. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like those last 2 hours, like you're looking at every second, and like right when it's 5, all right guys, see y'all later, fuck y'all. Yeah.
Well, and dude, and by the way, sorry if I'm looking at my phone because I'm looking at the topics and the clips, and I have to control everything. If you're listening, I got to do the TV and the.
Oh, you're good.
If I come up with a better way, and I'm just new at it, so I'm probably going to get more seamless with it over time. But I'm not. Obviously, I'm just looking at it for this shit. I'm not looking at. I'm not checking for updates.
You have to hire a guy that will do all
if
that.
we get big, if it gets bigger, then I'll get a producer and he'll fuck with all this shit. But right now I got to do it myself because it's just Crux, small Crux Nation right now for me doing that. But yeah, man, maybe someday. But either right now I got to fucking do it all myself. Well, there's another one I wanted to show you that I found that's very entertaining. Fucking. Let me find that shit. Let me find it. But yeah, man, the age gap thing, that was fucking interesting for sure. Let's see, is it this one? Is it this song? Fuck, I can't find it. And I'm not going to spend a million years. I don't want to have dead air while I try to find this shit. I can save it for next time.
Or we could always just edit it, and then whenever we restart, hey guys, and we're back.
Yeah, we could. I could do that. I could do that. I could totally do that. Let me fucking see how long it's gonna take to find this motherfucker, and I might do that.
Hey, yo, the power was off. Don't worry.
Oh, the power! Just like last time, dude, with the fucking power.
Just paid my bill.
Right? Fucking. I know it was. Oh, actually, maybe it wasn't that song. Maybe that's why.
Crux, real quick, who drew that?
My sister. My
no
sister
lie.
drew that. Yeah. He's talking about this pencil. It's not a painting. It's like a colored pencil, I think. Yeah, she's a really phenomenal artist.
Damn,
my
dude.
sister is a very, very gifted artist.
That's good.
Very gifted artist, man. Yeah, she's fucking good. Very good. All right, I'm gonna fucking do one more thing. Oh, I remember where it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see. I'm so close. Can't turn back now.
That's what, it don't matter.
So fucking close. Okay, here it is. What? So I guess that's like a mom with her kid. I don't know.
Yeah, sister with I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, that's a mom with her. That's a mom with her kid.
Yeah,
but
and they both have makeup on. If you're listening,
bro, you see that, bro?
And then at the end, he just starts going fucking crazy.
Dude, that's mother and son, bro. Like, you bring families together.
We bring fucking. You see this shit? We bring families together. That's what our music. That's what this podcast is about. It's about putting some black and white fucking makeup on, putting your Kiss T-shirt on, and having your son that you have no control over just completely lose his mind on the internet.
Yeah, like that's definitely that's definitely during visitation hours.
Oh my god, dude, so good. But yeah, hopefully that was worth all that time of me trying to find that shit. But yeah, those are the new ones. The guy in the tub I'd seen before. That's been up for a while. But the other ones I showed you, those are newer. Those are ones that I just found. But yeah, man, interesting stuff.
That is, dude. That's funny though. That's I mean, it's great how like it's like a win-win. Like you you have these you have these fans making
it's amazing.
TikToks with your music that you get paid for. So
yes, thank you for all that shit, first of all. But if you do some shit that's funny or weird or eccentric, I am going to talk about it because you deserve to be talked about. It's great. But yeah, man, I don't know, that makeup too. It was like a comment that was like Kiss meets ICP.
I was about to say,
it was like it wasn't either one really, or was it maybe kind of black metal? I don't know.
Nah, dude, like I think it was definitely ICP meets blackface. Like very much like well, I don't know. It just looked more ICP, but
yeah, it kind of did, right?
Or what's that? I can't remember like what that shirt was, but it was like black and white, but it had the it's like Andre the Giant, I think. But yeah, those are real popular.
Oh yeah. The fucking wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, interesting people out there, bro. Interesting people. But yeah, man. What else is going on? You got any shows coming up?
Do I have any? Yeah, dude. So in February, I'm gonna be having my first theater gig in Lawton.
Hell yeah.
With Andrew Barton.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What is it? What's the show?
I don't know, but it's gonna be me, him, Billy McFarland as well. I haven't seen him, but I know he's funny. But dude, that's gonna be that's
great.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like it's it's Lawton, Oklahoma, so I don't know where, like, it doesn't sound like the most like this international hub of entertainment,
Yeah, but you know what? It could be like one of those things where it's not obviously not a big entertainment. It's not the fucking like Vegas or New York or anything, but it could be one of those things where not a lot of stuff comes around. So when it does, everybody shows up.
Yeah. And I think that's what, and cause like, I know, like there have been shows there, before, but like also like being Oklahoma, like, I don't know, just how Oklahoma, this place is going to be.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like the same thing where, like, if you're not Texan and you and someone's like, hey man, like, you're doing a show in fucking Amarillo or something like that, you're just thinking, all right, like how much cowboy shit do I have to talk about? How much shit about Trump or ranch or whatever? Fuck it has to. Like, am I gonna have to do, like, how much work am I gonna have to do? Like, am I gonna like, is it gonna be just a bunch of pandering and, oh shit, well, I don't feel like pandering today, so it's gonna be a shit set,
Yeah,
but
well, thank God you're an activist, because you're gonna have something to talk about up there. And a survivor.
Dude, I'm an open mic survivor, dude.
I mean, would you call it? I mean, let's talk about this, Jordan Mack. Would you call yourself more of an activist or more of a survivor? Which one is it?
I think I wouldn't say I'm activist yet. I'm still recovering.
Okay, so you're no Demi Lovato.
Yeah, no,
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm definitely still a survivor.
Okay,
like,
got it.
Like, not quite Demi Lovato, but every other annoying white girl.
Bro, that's another thing that fucking bothers me about that trailer, because dude, for a fact, like, with that whole preview, when that promo was over, like when they stopped filming and they did all the takes, like, she was like, fucking, get me a fucking taco, you know what I mean? Like, are we done yet?
Yeah.
Can we get this makeup off? Hey, you, get me a soda, you piece of shit.
Right. Like, not even making eye contact.
Yeah. I'm going to check my Tinder profile. I'm looking for a black guy. Fucking whore. Nah, man, I don't know. I don't know her. Look, I don't know her. And I do know, the thing that I do know about her is that she's been in and out of recovery. And so, I share that experience. I am too. I've been sober for a long time, as some people know. So, look, that's the one thing I'll say. But, dude, I don't call myself an activist. That's one thing I don't do.
Bro, like I feel like, here's the thing with being an activist is you're probably really annoying because usually it's about like some cause that like is either just done to death with or like something that like nobody cares about. Like it's a very hard, like, you have a very small window to actually be an activist and not annoying, to where it's like it's enough like it's new enough to where it's like this brand new talking point that'll get people on board, but it's not old enough to where it's just done to death with either,
Yeah, dude. Well, fuck it. That's probably why Muhammad Ali didn't do team sports, bro. That's why he probably went into boxing. Dude, can you imagine how annoying that guy would be on a team? You're fucking like on a fucking 10-hour bus ride to fucking St. Louis to play some fucking team.
Oh my
like if
God.
he was like a minor league or like a mid-level league fucking baseball or basketball or football player, he'd be like, fucking, the champ is here. Everybody went, shut the fuck up, dude. It's 2:30 in the morning. We're all sitting in the school bus seats.
Dude, I feel like that's how people with LeBron, where they're just like like, oh my god, like, all right, this fucking activist again. Like, it's like, dude,
Hey, he bought tacos for everybody, so that was cool.
It's like, just fucking just play ball. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like, it just gets to the point where like I feel, like I get it. Like, you feel as though like you've garnered enough. Like, you garnered this following, and you have a responsibility to you know, with this with the amount of power that you have, and and with this following, and all that. But dude, like, people just want to. I mean, like, to me, like, the best artists, the best. Whoever are just the ones that just shut up and dribble, or just shut up and tell jokes, or, you know what I mean? Like, like, if there's like something that like really irks you, and like you really have to like, you feel as though like you really need to tell man, you could have cleaned up the Coke before.
I know. Sorry to dust off that fucking bump of Coke that was on the fucking table there. Jesus.
All right, $10 gone to waste right here.
That was just my 1-year-old. Let me fucking wipe that up. He's getting him in the game early. Anyway, yeah, fuck those motherfuckers.
But yeah, man, but like, at the end of the day, like the audience just wants to see you just be like, they don't need a, like,
yeah, I mean, you know, when you get to that level of icon, like, you know, fucking, we're talking about like LeBron, or I was talking about,
yeah, dude, like that's also the other thing, is like
it's tough to say what it's like when you're playing at that level.
And that's another one I hate, is icon.
Well, that's what you are. You're an iconic survivor activist that will Lawton. I mean, there's gonna have to be a lot of security for that, frankly.
Yeah, right.
Because you got a lot of titles packed into one. When is that again? February?
I don't know if it's Valentine's weekend or what, but yeah, but all I know is it's gonna be in February. But but dude, watch it just be like one of those. They're like, yeah, they said someone needed security, but I keep getting arrested, and they won't believe me.
They're like, get in the car, buddy. Yeah, sure.
Hey, well, where's this Jordan Mack guy? He's fired.
That'd be so funny. Like, dude, I got arrested. Oh, that'd be fucking funny, dude.
Oh my god, dude, that reminds me of the fucking Theater Thuck episode on Drake and Josh, dude. Dude,
I didn't see it.
Dude, Drake and Josh is so it's just so, like,
check that out.
It's just so classic. It's just so classic humor, where it's just okay. So like, the episode I'm thinking about, this fucking the one of the main characters impersonates a criminal on TV for like a America's Most Wanted thing. And like, everyone sees it, but everyone in town thinks he's the actual guy. So like, he keeps getting like harassed and arrested, like getting beaten up by like old ladies, by like a group of Boy Scouts, like, and then he like actually like meets the fucking like theater thug guy, like the actual one. And like they get him like all tied up, and they're like ready to arrest him. And then they arrest Josh, like the actual guy that was getting mistaken for in the first place. It's just kind of just like Tom and Jerry shit, like just classic fucking like the. It's always nice when the main character never gets what they want.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, dude. Well, fuck yeah, dude. You got that one. That's the only show you got coming up for right now as it stands?
Yeah, that's the only thing I have coming up right now. But one thing that I really want to do eventually is well, shit, just make a mic.
Yeah.
Make
a mic,
I mean,
dude.
eventually, like, I want to do a showcase. I want to start putting on showcases.
I got an idea for you.
Yeah.
Put on a showcase, call it DFW Showcase, and have everybody sell tickets for you, and then don't pay anybody and quit comedy.
Okay,
and just
okay.
don't talk to anybody and disappear.
Okay, absolutely. Like I'll make
I
sure
think that'll go really well for you.
Yes, I will definitely make sure to stir up as many fucking which dude, by the way, that dude's in his fucking city, bro. I'm getting my money tonight.
Dude. Well, was I joking about it with you or something, dude? Because we've talked about that fucking shit so much, dude, with that guy that did that. Like, there's this guy that I've talked about it before, but for anybody who's listening that doesn't know, like, there's this dude, to keep it really short and sweet, there was this dude who was like he hadn't been doing comedy that long, but he, was around all the time. He went to open mics. He did comedy in Dallas Fort Worth area. He knew a lot of people, and he fucking put on a show and had all these comedians sell tickets and put all these people on the show that like run a lot of different open mics and a lot of different comedy shows and stuff, and then including Jordan Mack here. And then who just completely you take it away, and then completely disappeared.
Which, by the way, I don't run anything yet, but I'm at least kind of reputable,
Yeah.
Where we're like, if someone like
you're a reputable guy. I mean, you're a survivor, bro. You're an icon.
Yeah,
you're
bro,
an activist,
dude. I'm a survivor. That guy's survivor, bro.
Yeah, you are, dude. So anyway,
I'm a broke ass motherfucker, dude.
He fucked everybody over, which is so crazy because he seemed like he was really intent on doing comedy. He put all these people that are like in the scene on this show, didn't pay them, and bounced and disappeared, which is so weird because it's the last thing you'd expect. If he was just a regular guy, you'd be like, oh, that's not a surprise. He was just trying to rip people off and he looked for an opportunity.
Yeah,
but he was like doing comedy. That was the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Because now he can't. You know what I mean? He's like, he barred himself. But anyway, I picked him up like maybe 4 weeks before that whole show went down.
Yeah.
I drove to Austin with that dude. And I picked him up from a house in this fucking same city that I live in, thinking it's his house. But dude, seeing how his behavior was, I was joking about this with a couple other people. Who knows if he just finished breaking into that house and he was like, yeah, just pick me up at 4445 Oak Lawn Lane or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
dude,
it
better be that house because that sounds like a good fucking lead, dude.
Yeah, well, I pulled that address out of my ass, but like I fucking, I picked him up outside of a house not far from here.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, how do we know you even lived there? You know, maybe he just broke in, he fucking jacked off, watched Jerry Springer, and then went outside.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it gets to the point where you're like, if that's even his real name,
Yeah.
But
who the fuck knows, dude?
Yeah, but that's I mean, that's definitely like something they call a learning experience, which I hate that shit.
Yeah,
learning experience because it's always at somebody else's expense. Like that's what that means. Is at someone else's expense. But
learning experience is a nice resume way to say I fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Or like
I use it.
Like I have attempted to learn from my mistakes, and here is how.
Well, dude, look, we're running out of time here, but I want to say thanks so much for coming down again. Start a mic, have that fucking iconic survival show in Lawton.
No, that's what's gonna be called, the iconic survival.
The iconic survival open mic for activists only. But dude, man, love you coming over, dude, and you got to come back, man. I want to have as many people that have fun and we do this thing with, just so I can have you back. Cause like, as you can see, like I'm doing the clips and like watching, and obviously like the more rapport you have with the people, the better you're going to be able to riff on them and shit.
Right,
and the funnier it's going to be.
Right.
So like, I want to have you back sometime soon again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And,
I want to be back.
And fuck yeah, man. So everybody who's listening, everybody who's watching, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. Put your experiences in there. I'm going to have a section where I review comments and all that stuff too over time. So I want to incorporate that. So the more I can get with involvement there, even if you say that I'm a bitch and you fucking hate me, I will talk about that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm an activist. Okay. So in my line of work, in my complete community, we do that kind of thing. And we don't have a problem with it. So
we bitch up and we activize about it.
But yeah, everybody, man, from the bottom of my heart,
we double dig down, bro.
We double dig down with this activism shit, dude. And aliens are out there, by the way. Ask Demi Lovato. But yeah, man, fuck yeah. Everybody who's listening, man, everybody new and old, thanks for building Crux Nation with me, man. Let's keep doing it, keep tuning in, keep following. I'm going to see you guys next week with another episode. Happy New Year. In the meantime, Crux, yeah.
Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah.
Crux, yeah podcast.
Crux, Crawford.